11th class for economics. Now the degrees of elasticity of demand. So what is the degree of elasticity of demand? When you're talking about the degrees of elasticity of demand, then you want to convey that how much change in quantity demanded due to change in price. So if you are talking about change, then you have to talk about in percentage. So how much percentage change in quantity demanded due to percentage change in price, that is degrees of elasticity of demand here. So first of all, the first degree is perfectly elastic demand. This is the rarest. It is not found in the normal life. So what is a perfectly elastic demand? Perfectly elastic demand means when the infinite changes occurred in demand at a particular price or with the change in the price. So that is the perfectly elastic demand. Here you can see that diagram for perfectly elastic demand. Here you can see x-axis we are showing quantity demanded and y-axis we are showing price. So this is the line which is showing elasticity of demand is equal to infinity, which is given clearly over there. Elasticity of demand is equal to infinity. Elasticity of demand is equal to infinity means there is a infinite changes occurred in demand due to slight change in price or at the given price. So they want to convey through this diagram that if the price is increases slightly, then demand will be zero. If price is decreases slightly, then demand will be infinite, means demand will increase in an infinite way. So this is the line which is showing this particular statement. That demand curve is showing the infinite changes in this due to slight change in price. So this is the point which is showing. Now this is the table which is showing that price is 30, same price is there, and then demand is giving a changes, like on 30 price demand is 100, and then even at the 30 price demand is 200, and at the same 30 price demand can be 300. Demand can be anything. Demand can be changed to infinite way when there is a given price or there is a slight change in price. So here is a statement that at the given price or slight change in price, there will be infinite change in demand, and the diagram you will show in this way. Fine. Now the next thing is perfectly inelastic demand. So perfectly inelastic demand is, what is that? Perfectly inelastic demand means if there is change in price, then demand will not respond to it. Percentage change in price is having no response from the percentage change in quantity demanded. So definitely when we are having two things, price and quantity demanded, then first of all we are talking about the change in price. So percentage change in price means if you are giving percentage change increase in price, then demand will be same. Percentage decrease in price, even then demand will be same. So demand is giving the same reaction to the price, or you can say no reaction to the price. So when price changes, as you can see in the table 20, 30, 40, even then demand is the constant at all the prices. So this show that it is perfectly inelastic demand. So demand is giving no response, that is why elasticity is zero over there. So elasticity of demand is equal to zero over there. So it can be shown with the diagram in this way. So diagram, the shape of diagram is parallel to y-axis. This can be the vertical line. So demand curve in the case of elasticity of demand is equal to 0. Here demand curve will be vertical straight line parallel to y-axis. And in the case of which you just discussed, perfectly elastic demand, demand curve is horizontal line parallel to x-axis. As you can see in the perfectly elastic demand, demand curve is parallel to x-axis. It is a straight horizontal line which is parallel to x-axis. Now the next thing is highly elastic demand, or you can say elastic demand, or you can say more than unitary elastic. All three names are given for this highly elastic demand. So when there is a percentage change in quantity demanded is more than percentage change in price, that is known as highly elastic demand. So here you can see 20 is the price, now the 10 price. At 20 price quantity demanded is 100, now at 10 price demand is 200. Here you have to calculate the percentage change in quantity demanded here. If you will calculate the percentage change in quantity demanded, then percentage change in quantity demanded is more than the percentage change in price. So can you tell me how you will calculate the percentage change in price over there and percentage change in quantity demanded over there? So this you can calculate with 10 by 20 into 100. So here you will get 50% change in price, and for demand you will make 100 by 100 into 100. So you will get 100. So 50% change in price, and this is 100% change in demand. So change in demand is more than the change in price. This you can show with the diagram also like this. So here you are showing Q and this P, and P and Q is showing demand curve DD. Now there is a fall in price from P to P1, and there is an increase in demand from Q to Q1. And this we can show that there is a change in price, that is PP1, and change in demand, that is QQ1. So change in demand is more than PP1. As you can say, this change, this arrow is showing the change in demand, and this arrow is showing the change in price. So this arrow is more than the change in price. So that is, you can say, DD demand curve, which shows that, which is definitely flatter, and which is showing that percentage change in quantity demanded more than the percentage change in price. Here you have to make the difference, more difference between QQ1 comparatively PP1 in this way. Definitely you have to explain the diagram also with 1 or 2 lines. Now less elastic demand. Less elastic demand means inelastic demand, you can say. Highly elastic demand is known as elastic demand, and less elastic demand is known as inelastic demand, or less than unitary elastic demand, less than 1. Fine. These are all the names of less elastic demand. So percentage change in quantity demanded is less than the percentage change in price. So here is the price and here is the demand. Definitely 10, 20 demand, 20 price, then 10. So here you can, if you are to calculate the percentage change in price, the formula will be 10 by 20 into 100. So there is a 50% change in price. Definitely price is falling by 50%, and here demand 20 by 100 into 100. So change in demand is 20%. Change in price is 50%. Change in demand is 20%. Now there is less percentage change in quantity demanded due to percentage change in price. This you can show with the diagram in this way. Here you are showing the diagram for less elastic demand, or less than unitary elastic demand, or you can say inelastic demand. So now you can see more change in price with this arrow and less change in demand, and you will make the diagram like this. So this diagram is more steeper comparatively highly elastic demand, which is flatter. As you can easily notice, this is the flatter diagram, you can see flatter, and this is the steeper diagram, as you can see in the less elastic demand. Now unitary elastic demand. Unitary elastic demand means percentage change in quantity demanded is equal to percentage change in price. Like there is and that is 20, earlier it was 20, now 10. So 50% change in price, and here also 50% change in demand. How you can calculate the percentage change in quantity demanded? That is 50 by 100 into 100. So 50% change in price, 50% change in demand. Here the diagram will be rectangular hyperbola. So this is the diagram which you are to make in the case of this unitary elastic, or you can say elasticity of demand is equal to 1, as it is seen over there. So it will make like this. So it will go like this. If you take the another point, that will go like this. So percentage change in price equal to percentage change in quantity demanded. They both are arrow showing the difference. They are the same. At P price Q quantity, at P1 price Q1 quantity. So this will be like this. It is known as rectangular hyperbola because here elasticity of demand is equal to 1 at all the points. Because at all the points percentage change in quantity demanded is equal to percentage change in price. So this is the elasticity of demand. Fine. So as they are saying that commodities like scooter generally have the unitary elastic demand, it is difficult to find unitary elastic demand and perfectly elastic demand and perfectly inelastic demand, but easy to find highly elastic and less elastic demand here. Okay, so this is a chart which is showing perfectly elastic, elasticity of demand is equal to infinity, perfectly inelastic is equal to 0, highly elastic, that is more than 1. It is also known as highly elastic, more than unitary elastic, more than 1. Fine, elastic demand. So all these names of this particular. Less elastic, less than unitary elastic, then inelastic demand, and less than 1. And here unitary elastic, that means is equal to 1. Fine, these are all the name of. And this that can be said also that infinite change in demand for elasticity of demand is equal to infinity. Same demand at all prices, 0. Percentage change in quantity demanded is more than percentage change in price, that is more than 1. Percentage change in quantity demanded is equal to percentage change in price, that is percentage change in price is more than percentage change in quantity demanded, that is less than 1. And here percentage change in quantity demanded is equal to percentage change in price, that is equal to 1. So when the change in demand is more, it is more than 1. When the change in demand is less than change in price, that is less than 1. Next question is, flatter the curve, more is the elasticity. So definitely if you will draw the demand curve in this way, they both are cutting each other, and which one is more flatter at a particular price, like P is the price and Q is the quantity. So here is the E is the point common on all the two demand curve. Now if rises from P to P1, now quantity demanded decreases from Q to Q1. At this P, this is the point. If you are to extend the point, it will be Q1, Q2, and if you are to extend the point, it will be Q1. So more changes occurred at DD demand curve rather than D1 demand curve, because that is the flatter one. So why? Because changes from P to P1 is constant for both the demand curve, but at P price is Q quantity, and Q quantity has been reduced to Q1 for D1 demand curve, as you can see, and Q quantity is reduced to Q2 at DD demand curve. So more changes occurred in DD demand curve because it is flatter. So at DD demand curve, quantity demanded is more responsive, that means that it is having more elastic demand comparatively D1. Fine. This is another question that can come. If two demand curve intersecting each other, then which one is having the more elastic? So the demand curve which is more flatter, they are having the more elasticity. Now in this way you can prove also.